Welcome to the Wonderland Effect. Today I have a very special guest, but before we get into it, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, because the channel is nothing without you. And before I introduce my guests, I would like to thank you guys for being here. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here, thank you for being A1 since day one. And without further ado, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Laronda Sullivan. I am the owner and visionary of Coco's Beauties. I am a licensed esthetician, and I am located in Richmond, California.
Richmond. Yeah, that's crazy. You know, I didn't know that you were located in Richmond, and I feel like I should have known that.
Well, I wasn't located in Richmond at first.
Oh, you moved. You're right.
I was in San Leandro.
Okay.
And then I upgraded and moved to Richmond. So I've been in Richmond since January.
I love
this year.
So how long have you been in the beauty industry?
I've been in the beauty industry since officially licensed since 2018. But I went to cosmetology school in like 2004. And I always tell people, don't judge me when I say this. I was 64 hours away from having my 1,600 hours, and I never went back to get them and go take state board, because when I was in school, I realized hair wasn't what I wanted to do. And I went to Laney, and it was super ghetto, and it was kind of discouraging. And I was young, so I was like, this is not what I want to do. So I went back in 2018 to become an esthetician.
Did you have to do the whole program for the aesthetics, or did you have to just complete the...
Oh, my hours were gone.
Oh,
I had to do the whole... It was too many years in between.
How long was that program?
6 months.
Okay, so
600 hours. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah.
Okay.
I think the only thing that's changed is state board.
Yeah.
And then you guys are allowed to do a lot of stuff online now. We were at school 6 days a week.
Yeah.
No, five days a week. 5 days a week. Yeah.
I'm at 5 right now. That's just hard.
In person?
Yeah.
Oh, see, the school I went to, they do some of their stuff online now. So they only have to go to school like a couple days a week now.
All 5 days. But I'm not complaining.
You got this.
So what has been the most pivotal moment in your beauty career?
Ooh. Most pivotal, I would say transitioning from my 9-to-5 to being a full-time entrepreneur. And I did that in 2023.
I love that. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so I do have this question since we're talking about aesthetics. What is your favorite service to provide?
Oh, waxing Brazilians, of course.
Why?
Because it's quick, easy money.
That's what I hear.
So when I first started doing Brazilians, it would take me like 30 minutes. But I ended up working at one of the wax centers, and I perfected my craft, and I built up my speed because it's all repetition.
Yeah.
And I built up my speed, and now I could do a Brazilian in probably like less than 10 minutes.
See, that's what my instructor was saying. She was like, you guys might not like waxing, but waxing is like the easiest thing to do.
It is. Imagine if I can do a 10-minute wax and make $70, how many people I can get out of the door in an hour?
Hell yeah. And some people charge more than that.
Yeah. And see, I've been going back and forth if I want to increase my prices again.
Sometimes you have to, though.
If I increase my prices, I would create a membership for my clients that I've been having for years, and I would keep theirs at the price, and new people would have to pay more.
I love that. Oh, I love it.
It would have to be a membership.
I love when business owners do that. It makes you feel valued as a customer that's been returning.
Yeah.
Because like the new clients, they always fuck shit up. They always fuck shit up for the returning clients. Then all these new policies magically appear. And now we got to abide by some random ass rules that weren't a thing.
Yeah, but you know what? I've been really blessed in my industry to be able to, I haven't had too many hiccups, and I haven't had to change my policy too many times. My clients, like, you set that tone and that environment for your clients, and you bring in the clientele that you pretty much manifest. So for me, my client, I got some good clientele. I'm not going to lie.
I love that.
And when I started, my Brazilians were $45, and now I'm at $70. So,
I mean, times change.
Time have changed. And I was in my living room when I first started, so I didn't have no overhead like that.
Now you got rent to pay at the... Okay, I have a question for you. Well, I have several questions. Holistic medicine. So, like, you do offer holistic treatments, like the yoni steams, the detoxes. How did you get into that? And then do you take extra courses for this?
So, yes and no. So I got into it because I've never been a pharmaceutical gal. I mean, I know we need pharmaceuticals for certain things, but let's be realistic. In the old days, ancient times, our ancestors, they didn't do the pharmaceutical stuff. people are just too lazy to do the work and the research when it comes to holistic stuff. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, here's a prime example. If I go to the doctor, tell them I got a back pain or whatever, they're going to tell me to take some Tylenol or some ibuprofen. They're going to say it's not going to kick in until about 6 hours, or 6 hours you take the second pill. That's when it's really going to kick in to soothe the pain or whatever. Mm-hmm. With herbs, it's similar, but you may have to take them a little bit more consistent. But the good thing is you can't overdose on it.
Yeah.
So I got into it because I'm more of a natural girl. I like natural stuff. Mm-hmm. Not everything's natural because of the world we live in, but for the most part, if I can go natural, I'm going to go natural with it. So I wanted to add that to my beauty business, and I want to like emphasize on natural. So I did yoni steams first, mm-hmm. and I took an online course, and I'm going to be realistic and I'm going to be very transparent when it comes to these online courses that people are offering. A lot of them are trash.
Yeah.
And the one I did, it was pretty trash. I never received a certificate. It was basic. Like everybody want to sell something. Everybody want to do an ebook. Everybody want to do this, but their information is trash and it's not detailed. And are very educational. So I learned the basics from that online course, and everything else I learned over time. And luckily, I've been blessed to have some amazing people in my life. So one of my really close friends is an herbalist. So when I have questions and stuff, I go ask her, and she is very open when it comes to certain things. And so I did the yoni steams, and then I did the sauna. And then I offered the foot detox. So foot detox is new because my friend, she was selling her equipment, and she was like, you should do the foot detox. And I was like, all right. So I bought the equipment, and that's a new service that I'm on.
I love that. I never been to a business where they actually offer the holistic versions of things. Like,
because a lot of people don't want to do it.
Most people, yeah, a lot of people won't do it. Like, you see everybody, they're trying to do it at their houses, and they're trying to do it themselves because we're in a DIY era. Everybody's TikTok.
And it's all good. It's all good. But a lot of these people they're educating themselves on social media, mm-hmm. on TikTok, on these fake influencer people that really don't know what they're talking about, because mm-hmm. they're telling people to yoni steam at home on their toilet with the little plastic things. Okay, are you thinking about the boiling water that you're pouring into a plastic container and the toilet you're sitting on that has all the all the bacteria and all the nasty stuff in there, and you're sitting on there and you're steaming your vagina? All that stuff is going in there, and you wonder why
people got all these BV issues.
Are you itching and your pH is off and all the stuff? So it's like you're not. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm being realistic. I'm gonna be real transparent. Y'all coochies are broke because y'all breaking them.
Okay,
boric acid.
You gotta add. Oh yeah, I remember you went off about that.
I'm like, y'all putting roach cleaner in y'all coochie now?
That shit. Okay, so I didn't realize that it was a roach killer until you said it, and I went to go Google it. I said, oh shit, like people really putting this in their body. I was one of them people. Like I hadn't been using them until this year, and then once you said it, I went and Googled it. I said, You can't use it. Like, it really does.
So it's pretty much a Band-Aid. Yeah. So it's a Band-Aid that you're putting in there. It cures you for a split second, so you can go do what you need to do, and then you back to whatever the issue is. Whenever you have any health issues or anything like that, any body issues, you have to get to the root of the problem, not just put a Band-Aid on it, because that Band-Aid is temporary.
Yeah, but people don't want to do the extra time. They just want
then just keep your broke coochie then.
The broke coochie is
let crazy. It be broken, let it smell funny.
No, that's nasty. Mm-mm. But I think more people need to take time and educate themselves in what they are cleaning their vagina with, inserting into their vagina, including tampons and like pads and stuff. Like, people should really take the time to understand how to apply them, understand the chemicals that come in them, because everything has chemicals, honey. If it's manufactured, it has chemicals.
Yeah, we're not even supposed to wear polyester panties. We're supposed to wear cotton. Yeah, because it's the healthiest. Bamboo, and then I think cotton.
Well, they say don't even wear them. Like, you're supposed to air everything out.
Yeah.
I like that.
But some people juicy down there.
You're right. Hey, you know what? They got to... You go, Glen Coco. You just get you some cotton draws if you got a wop down there.
And steam that coochie.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that was probably my favorite experience ever. Like,
Was it?
Yes.
Yay.
I was so relaxed. You don't realize.
When I opened the door, you were asleep, and I woke you up, and I'm so sorry. I was like, "I'm sorry," but I like to check and make sure everybody's okay in there. But yeah,
you don't realize it. Like I've consumed herbal teas and stuff like that to relax myself to go to sleep, but I never realized that steaming could do the same to your body internally. So like I was in there relaxed, like full-fledged. And then I was doing some research before I came, and it was like you have to be intentional with it and let your body know what you want it to discrete out and what you want it to keep.
So I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to offer for you to come in when you first come in to use your phone to record what you need to record and stuff like that. Do a little, recording, but I want you to be intentional about it and put your phone away, because I want my sanctuary to be
a sanctuary
somewhere you come and relax and just like unwind. And in order to do that, we got to put our phones away.
Yep.
And we have to, like my friend, her spa, you can't use your phone in her spa.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have to do that because
I would say so. In that room, especially, like it was so relaxing. Like, I don't think people take the time to be intentional before they go in and get those kind of services, if they do. But doing that made the world a difference. I think I was so relaxed because I had the intention of letting stuff go, like, whether it was stress or not.
Yeah, and then something I want to bring back is when my clients used to come in, I used to give them a little mesh bag, and it used to have an affirmation card in it, and it used to have some affirmations, an affirmation card for you, some affirmations for you to take home on another card, and then I used to have a little wipe in there for you to kind of wipe yourself afterwards. But I found out those wipes were toxic, so everything's toxic. So I took those away. But the affirmation, I want to go back into doing that because I think that's a good thing, and people used to love that.
I love that because your business is literally you and your spirituality in one.
And I used to have tea in there too.
So yeah, well, that's what I thought it was. Remember when we walked in the room and
it was tea?
Yeah, well, essentially yes.
But I did put rose and lavender in yours, and so that's why I was
so
relaxed. Yeah,
like that was the world of, like, my whole spine just probably decompressed. I'm pretty sure I was in there, head back, mouth open, just done.
Yeah, and depending on some of the herbs, you may feel a little tingling down there and be like, oh wait a minute, I need to go release this. So depending on the herbs
I was
and
trying.
what you're looking for,
it didn't work.
It feels good. It worked.
I know you told me I was trying to try it out. Like I was like, hey, like what are we doing? Did I do it? But I think overall, like, more people need to dip into the holistic side of just aesthetics itself, or like beauty care. And a lot of people, that's the difference between having like a traditional spa and going somewhere where it's actually tranquility. Like, if you could provide that, I know you're providing one hell of a service all the time.
Yeah. And I always tell my clients, I'm not just providing an experience. I mean, a service. I'm providing an experience for you.
Because even when you walk into your studio, it's like you have, I don't know if it's incense that you've lit, but usually like the smell is like, it just relaxes you.
That's why the walls are green too.
Yeah. That I didn't even know.
And the plants. Because I wanted, what I was going for was like enchanting. I wanted it to be like,
definitely.
I wanted it to be darker in there. Like when you first walk in the spa, like I wanted it to be darker and more relaxing.
I could see it being a little, if it was a little bit darker in there.
I gotta figure out the right lighting.
Yeah. That'll change the things. But when you set that up, did you even like take the time to actually like conceptualize it, or it just kind of came to you as you went along?
So, Ryan, which is my business partner, she picked out the green. And we didn't even know that when she picked it out that green was a common color. I mean, it's common sense because nature is green or whatever. But she picked the green, and we kind of just bounced off each other, and we just
came out.
Yep, it just came out amazing. But I knew I wanted those. I knew I wanted plants everywhere. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's better circulation for people. People don't even know that. Like, yeah, the plants look good, but they do help with circulation and breathing, which I don't know if you were intentional about everything or it just came to you guys, but it sounds like it just came together.
It came together, but we were intentional about certain things like the plants and stuff like that. And like my sister took me plant shopping, and she bought my first 3 plants for the shop. And just based off of, they said plants pick off energy. Those plants are like, they are doing so well in the shop.
But that's how you know that your shop itself is doing well. I don't know. That's just the way I look at it. If you can grow a plant inside of a space, that means it's growing. And you need to flourish some way, somehow. And obviously that place is calling to you. So the plants growing in there is a good sign overall. Okay. So what is the best piece of advice you have ever been given when it comes to your studio and your beauty career?
to make sure that I was being intentional with the things that I'm doing and always be my authentic self.
I love that. Those are pretty good advices. What would you say? How do you apply those? Let me say that. How do you apply those?
So I'm definitely gonna always be myself no matter where I am.
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely learned and mastered code switching because different environments get different versions. Different people get different versions. So for me, that's why it's important who I'm around and who I'm sharing my energy with, because I have to make sure I can always be myself and that I'm always comfortable.
Yeah. I mean, you do that. Like, I've never seen you not be yourself.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, I haven't known you long enough to say if it is.
But you got to see the fun side of me at Terry's party.
I did. I didn't even know that existed. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, I kind of already got that from your content, because the one with the pole dancing, I said, oh, okay. All right.
I was a stripper in my other life.
Yes, I could see that.
I was a stripper in my other life. I admire those women that can slide down the pole.
Because I can't do it.
And it's not, and people.
It's not easy.
A woman's body already is sexualized, super sexualized, but pole dancing is
it's a sport.
That is a sport. You have to be. I remember I did a pole dancing class with my friends, and I tried to pull myself. I was like, I don't even have that strength. Nope. So when I see them doing all this stuff, I'm just like,
yeah, when you can flip your body upside
and I'm not
down.
just looking at strippers all the time. I'm looking at people that do it as exercise and art. Like, I'm just like, that is so dope. I wish I could do that. But I could walk around the pole, and that's about it.
Yeah. It might get a little shake. Well, that's about it too. Because I've seen a few people, like a few strippers. I'm like, damn, how the hell did you get up there? And then you slid down. The slide down for me is crazy.
And see, I follow We Heal Different, and they have classes and sensual dance classes and stuff. And I love watching them. I'll be like, oh my God, that's so dope.
Well, you know, they say that you release trauma from your hips.
I think she said that when we went to the class one time or something I went to. I think they did say that.
They say you release trauma from your hips.
And that's why I started doing stress therapy, to help people release the trauma in their hips, because I learned that you hold a lot of trauma in your hips and in your shoulders.
I'm about to book another appointment already. I'm ready. I think it's just, it's hard to tell people like these things are, especially in today, because, you know, some people, they only believe in, you know, doctors telling them what's wrong. It's a little easier, I guess, because spirituality is more accepted now. But there are times where I feel like it's hard to explain to people that they hold trauma in their hips, or like getting holistic treatments is actually beneficial for you. If you're having trouble sleeping, if you're having breakouts, hormonal imbalances, you can heal it with herbs. And a lot of people don't like hearing that, because
I feel like that's because a lot of people haven't had that awakening moment, and they haven't gone through that healing, like really gone through that healing journey and trying to figure out who they are. Because let's be realistic, we are groomed to please people. We're groomed to do what society in America wants us to do. And that's what a lot of us do. I'm guilty of it too. But once you sit with yourself and go through that healing journey and figure out what works for you, then you start looking at life a different way. And one of the things that helped me with that was the 4 Agreements.
Yep. Oh, I love that book.
Yeah. That was one of the things. And I was just like, what?
It was such an easy read. It was an easy read. It all made sense. And I was like, damn, how do we ever get to master all of these? And
that's why I go back every so often and read the book, so I can remind myself of, like, you know what? Do this, do that, do this, do that.
I think I haven't gotten to that point yet where I can like fully say that I'm immersed in my spirituality, but I've learned to let go of a lot of control issues that I was holding on to, because, you know, when you're in the American culture, you're in this go, go, go. You don't really take the time to like chill out or like enjoy the small moments. So you get wrapped up in the stress mode and you never decompress yourself. So you're always unhappy. It just, so many things can happen. You can get sick, overweight, all that bad stuff. So to dip into the spirituality kind of like let me loosen up the reins a lot more. And then I'm able to get more now that I'm like, okay, it didn't work out. What's next? Like not fixating on what I can and can't control, especially with like going to school. Cause I told you, like, I'm exhausted most of the time, but I keep telling myself I got to stop saying that because I keep manifesting this exhaustion.
You are manifesting it. You got to wake up and say, today's going to be a good day, very productive. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and boom, boom, boom. Yeah. It's not always easy.
No.
But that's when your village come in. You have to put yourself and surround yourself with people and positive stuff. You got to be careful what you're watching, what you're saying, who you're talking to, what you're eating, all that stuff.
Yeah, it all matters.
They say that you normally figure that out like at 40, but I feel like I was a couple of years ahead when it came to that, because towards in my late 30s, I was just like, I don't care what you think or what you have to say. It don't matter, because you're not paying my bills. You're not taking care of me. And once you hit that and that light bulb go off, it's a game changer.
I finally started getting to that point where I'm like okay with everybody being who they are.
Yeah.
But also like taking the time to be in self-care mode. Like I gave myself a facial yesterday and I was like, oh, this is nice. Like I get to do this for myself. Like little things like that, or even taking the time to go get treatments to relax myself. These are just things that I like to do.
But were you intentional with your facial? Did you say that this is a self-care moment? Because we give ourselves facials all the time.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to do that. We're going to go get waxed. We're going to do this stuff all the time. You got to be intentional with it.
Like what I was doing was just like rinsing my face and like walking out the door. But this time I was like, you know what? I deserve it. Like let's take time. Heck yeah. Bring all your stuff to the counter. Like take your time with it. Massage your face. Like and enjoy it.
Your skin looks amazing.
Thank you. But I like even put the little under eye masks and like got me a little glass of wine. I said, okay, we're in this.
Give yourself a spot.
Yes, and it's nice to be able to do that. But even because I need to practice, so it's like even with doing that, I'm able to practice some of my stuff because like it'll click in my head. Like let's do this, let's do that. Letting go of that control, that idea of control, has enabled me to be able to absorb more things, like being free or using the self-care moment to practice my stuff on myself. Like that's really cool. Or what did I do? I think like a few weeks ago I waxed my own legs. Like there's just certain things that I'm excited about. Like even though I say that I'm tired, I'm like I feel extremely blessed and happy to be there in that moment. Because I know, like, meeting you guys, talking to you guys, like, one day I get to own my own stuff. Like, get to be my own boss. Like, it's working for me. I'm going to do it. And it's nice to have you guys as a resource. Because I don't think the other girls in my classes have business owners and entrepreneurs that are in the beauty industry. That when I'm losing my shit, they like, I'm going to be able to call y'all or text y'all.
You can come and practice on me whenever you want to. If I'm off, you off, we can go to the shop. The only thing is, depending on what products y'all use at school.
Dermalogica.
Yeah, you can't use them on my skin.
See?
But you can use my products on my skin. Dermalogica, my skin did not. I don't know if you've seen the post that I posted. And you could see, we did a makeup. It was my origin post that I just posted. And you could see my
your breakouts. Yeah,
under that makeup, because we had makeup day. But that Dermalogica, my skin does not like it.
It could be chemicals in it.
Yeah, it could. And that's, I don't know. I went from using black soap and cocoa butter on my face to using Dermalogica products, and my skin started breaking out.
But you know, some people can only use all natural products. Like one of the girl that sits next to me, she's like my SD bestie, I guess you would call her.
That's her.
She only uses natural oils on her face, so I don't give her full exfoliators or anything like that. And we use like super sensitive stuff, but I'll exclude exfoliating her skin.
Yeah, my skin doesn't like certain. Like I can't. Like I've tried to work myself up to a certain chemical peel, and my skin like, girl, you not doing that. So I try to keep my skincare routine is pretty basic. Yeah, and I'm a canvas for my skin's the canvas now. So I'm walking promotion billboard. So I got to be careful what I.
So what do you keep in the shop then?
Skin Script.
Oh, I like Skin Script.
I use Skin Script. Those are the only products I use on my skin for the most part. I might find something I want to try out here and there. Yeah. And I'll try it out. But for the most part, Skin Script is most of my. And I even use it on my kids.
I like them too. My kids use it. That's what my esthetician that I use outside of school. I haven't seen her in a minute because I'm in school right now. But that's what she uses. Like all my chemical peels were Skin Scripts, and they were nice. Like I will say the Dermalogica skin peel was kind of bad. I had like a bad reaction go up my face, and I had to like calm it down with oatmeal. But it went back to normal like after a day or two. But I never had that experience with Skin Script, so I didn't know what to do at the time. So I'm Googling. I'm like, okay, I just need to oatmeal my face. Yeah, it was puffy underneath my eye right here, and then it was peeling down here. I still got like a little bit there, but
see, I went to a dermaplaning when they first approved dermaplaning to be done in California. I went to Arizona to the Skin Script headquarters, and I took a class there as a product knowledge class and dermaplaning.
That's
so
cool.
The lady that created Skin Script, from what I remember, she formulated Skin Script for minorities.
Okay, so they're made for people. Okay, I love that. Is there an event for people that are in the beauty industry, like skincare?
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
I want to go.
Yeah, they have them in Arizona, Vegas. They have conventions all the time. That's where you find out about the new products.
See?
You find out about the new equipment and all that
wanna
stuff.
go.
I haven't gone to one in a while.
We need to go.
Yeah, for sure. They have
one
one every year. I think it's in Vegas. I think Charday and I talked about that.
Yeah.
Because they have equipment and stuff there and all the new stuff. So they have conferences all the time. We just have to put our information and subscribe so that we can get the.
We have to do that.
I can't think of what the one they even had it in San Jose one time.
I want to do one. Okay, so I do want to be respectful of your time. I do have to ask you the final question. What is your definition of success?
My definition of success is being at peace. Finally being at peace. Success is not always about money. It's about your mental, your well-being, emotionally, mentally, and physically. So I would say I'm successful now. I'm not where I want to be financially when it comes to my business, but I'm getting there.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Please tell my audience where to find you.
You can find me on Instagram, cocos_beauties, and all my other platforms is just Coco's Beauties. And I'm located in Richmond at 1158 23rd Street. And my website is www.cocosbeautiesllc.com. And you can call me 510-650-5861.
Oh, she gave you all the number.
That's the business line.
Lord Jesus. Okay. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.